marshy, briny waters of southern Georgia are home to a creature known as the Altamaha-ha. The monster takes its name from the large Altamaha River. With its many swamps, creeks, rivers, abandoned rice fields, and brackish marshes, the Altamaha River Basin provides an extraordinarily rich habitat for a large cryptid. In addition, the marshes and swamps are very secluded and undisturbed. The river is broad with low-lying banks, which makes it extremely inaccessible to people. This provides the needed seclusion for a cryptid as it swims through the murky coastal waters. The Altamaha-ha has been sighted in both Georgia and northern Florida for centuries. The indigenous Tama Indians were the first to speak of the great beast, a large water serpent that hissed and bellowed. Eyewitness accounts report a creature with 2 to 3 humps and grayish-brown skin. It has a very long neck and a small head. It's said to move by means of vertical undulations. Estimates range from about 10 to 30 feet in length, and the creature is said to be about a foot in diameter. In the 1920s, loggers on the river had an encounter with the creature that matches descriptions. A Boy Scout troop in the 1940s was rumored to have seen the strange creature. 2 officials from the Reedsville State Prison are said to have spotted this creature in the 1950s. Donnie Manning and his brother were fishing for catfish on his boat in 1969 when they had an incredible encounter with the Altamaha. After already catching several catfish, something took Manning's hook. This time, however, the line ran much further than normal. Whatever it was that took the bait came out of the water, and it was estimated 10 to 12 feet in length. It had a snout similar to that of a duck-billed platypus. The creature had a tail, but not a vertical tail like a fish. Instead, its tail was horizontal. It had a spiny, bony, triangular-shaped ridge running along its back. It was gray in color with a yellowish-white underbelly. It moved in an up-and-down motion rather than side-to-side. This creature broke the line, 40-pound test. Did these men hook into the legendary Altamaha while fishing on a July night? In December 1980, 2 men fishing for eels had an encounter with the beast on Smith Lake. Whatever they saw was 15 to 20 feet long and as big around as a man's body. It had 2 brownish humps that were approximately 5 feet apart. According to the fishermen, when the creature submerged, it created a disturbance on the water and was not seen again. In a May 26, 1988 article from the Darien News titled "Eel-like Sea Creature Makes Appearance Again," Kathleen Russell reports on an account given by a crab fisherman, Ralph DeWitt. DeWitt was aboard his fishing vessel in the mouth of the Carnegie River when he noticed what he thought might be trash wrapped around a crab buoy. He headed in the direction of the buoy for a closer look, and as it got within 40 feet of the object, it submerged. Suddenly, a blackish-brown cylindrical body, 12 to 18 inches in diameter and 18 to 20 feet long, arched up and out of the water and followed the dive of the head into the water. He described the body as sleek-looking, and said that the creature had an eel-like head and tail. The Darien News published another encounter in their January 14, 1993 issue. Scotty Rogers was driving across the Champney River Bridge in December 1992 when he saw a rolling in the river. He saw what initially reminded him of an inner tube. This was no inner tube, however, as this was standing on end about 8 feet out of the water. Another part of the creature's body surfaced, and Rogers estimated that its length was about 30 feet and was brownish-gray in color. Although Georgia is thought to be the home of the creature, northern Florida has a history of sightings matching the Altamaha descriptions as well. William E. Martin, writer for the Florida Times-Union, reported on several sightings in a February 19, 1989 issue. On December 15, 1975, Jacksonville Public Works foreman John Baumgardner and his crew heard a snorting sound that caught their attention. Looking in the direction of the noise, the men saw a large, snake-like creature about a foot in diameter with a flat tail. It moved up and down in sections and was darkly colored. In April 1978, Kelly Parrish saw a creature he believed to be a sea serpent in the Intracoastal Waterway. It looked like a huge snake, 30 feet in length, with an undulating body. He described the top of the creature's body as having things on it, similar to that of an alligator's tail. He claimed it made distinctive blowing sounds. 3 months later, 20 to 30 people saw a large, black, snake-like creature with a head the size of a basketball, about 50 feet from shore at Stockton Park. Misidentification could be the answer. Manatees could be to blame, alligators, and even dolphins, though some of those could be unlikely. The alligator gar is also an answer. The largest has reached 20 feet in length, with its length, teeth, and coloring satisfying the descriptions of the Altamaha. The most basic features of the cryptid do not. The alligator gar does not have humps or a long neck. Moreover, alligator gar do not snort, hiss, or bellow. Could the Altamaha be something that was thought to have gone extinct long ago. Perhaps a plesiosaur or some other aquatic dinosaur. Well, what do you think? Make sure to like and subscribe for more, and I appreciate a thought-provoking comment section.